And here we go, rolling along.
The Ford dealer near you is headquarters for Ford V8 cars, trucks, commercial cars, R&G used cars, and reliable Ford service. Drop in and see him. And be sure to listen to this station soon when the Ford Dealers of America will again present Bob Crosby and his famous swing band with the Freshman Trio in a program of popular music transcribed for your enjoyment. Thank you.
Oh, wheels of pleasure, we're sure you'll treasure the car that never goes wrong. So don't delay, see your dealer today and go rolling along.
This collection is a 1936 Ford antique car collection. It was started by the owner back in the early 1990s, about 15 years ago. The collection at one time had over 30 antique Ford 1936 models, and through the years the owner has bought and sold many different models and ended up keeping about 15 of the best from this collection. This collection has been meticulously taken care of, and each vehicle has been consistently kept in a pristine, clean, and climate-controlled garage. None of these have ever been parked outside in the outdoor elements. This collection has been maintained, and each car has been driven on a consistent and regular weekly or monthly basis by a personal mechanic who has overseen this collection. This is a red 1936 Ford Cabriolet with rumble seat. This entire collection was started with this 1936 red Cabriolet due to the fact that it was the same type of Cabriolet that the owner drove for his first car as a kid at age 15. You can see the inside of the car here in the great shape. The dash and interior has been kept. Ford produced over 14,000 of these Cabriolets in 1936, and the original list price was $625. This is a Cordoba tan 1936 Ford Club Cabriolet. Ford produced over 4,600 of these Club Cabriolets in 1936. The original list price on this vehicle was $675. As you can see here, the difference between this Club Cabriolet and the regular Cabriolet is that it does not have a rumble seat, but instead has a second seat inside. This car is a light yellow 1936 Ford Roadster. This Ford Roadster is one of the most popular collector cars due to the fact it is very rare because they only made a little over 3,800 Roadsters in 1936. The original list price on this Roadster was $560. This is a 1936 Ford two-door sedan humpback. The color is armory green. It's complete with fog lights and a front bumper guard. Okay, this 1936 Ford two-door sedan was originally produced in 1936 with over 125,000 models. You can see the humpback there on the back of the car, as well as the interior. This car has all the original Ford accessories. The original list price on this vehicle was $520. This is a 1936 Ford four-door sedan, the color of Cordoba tan. This four-door sedan has a humpback on the rear. This car has also been in 11 local and regional shows to date and has taken first place in all of them. This is close to a 1,000-point car. Ford originally produced over 159,000 of these models in 1936, and the original list price was $580. This is a 1936 Ford trunkback four-door convertible. Color is maroon with black fenders. This 1936 Ford is complete with the trunk back in the rear. This is also a near perfect car, nearly a 1,000-point car. Ford produced over 5,600 of these convertible sedans in 1936, and the original list price was $780. And 1936 Ford Woody station wagon. This Woody station wagon is a very rare car and difficult to restore. It took 4 years for a German craftsman to complete the maple woodwork on this body. This Woody station wagon is very likely the #1 Woody in existence today. In 1936, Ford produced over 7,000 of the Woody station wagons, and the original list price was $670. This unique car, part of the collection, is a 1936 Ford Ute utility pickup. It was built by Ford in Australia. And as you can see, the color is a light yellow. See, the trunk bed has inlaid wood, very nicely restored. It's complete with a trunk bed cover. And you can see the uniqueness of the car from Australia with the steering wheel on the right side. This is a 1936 Ford sedan delivery truck. As you can see, it's also a unique vehicle, was bought fully restored, and then had a custom paint and graphics job for the sole purpose of being entered into the Corel Great Race from Tacoma to Toronto. You can see in the back door of the vehicle here, as well as the front of the truck, you can see the custom instruments that were added for the sole purpose of the timing of the race. So those are not factory instruments. This is a 1936 Ford frame and chassis. This chassis has been fully restored and is ready to add a body. This is the way all the 36 Ford vehicles look inside, obviously without the body. This chassis has a 21 stud flathead V8 engine, and it drives great. This is a 1936 Ford pickup. The color is a deep blue, and the owner purchased over 20 of these 1936 Ford pickups before he could find one that was in this good a condition. This truck is all stock and original and has been fully restored. You can see the fully restored wooden trunk bed, side wooden rails. This is a black 1936 Ford hearse. This hearse has been fully restored to be in complete functioning working order, just as a brand new hearse would be. It in fact was used recently in an actual funeral. This hearse was made by the Siebert Coach Company, and inside of the rear you can see the fully restored rear interior, from the side blue upholstery, the fabric and floor carpet, the fully working side chairs, the steel casket rollers that are completely working, all the way to the window blind tapestries. As I said, the interior in this vehicle is in fully working order for the function in which it was intended. Included on the side of the car is the marking custom label from the shop of Siebert in Toledo, Ohio, where very few of these hearses were made. The owner searched for 5 years to find this hearse, and they were practically non-existent today. This is truly one of a kind vehicle. It is a black 1935, 1936